Okay, so 3 tracks are down and we still have 2 to go. So let's go back and head over to the course license once again, where we are now doing our 4th of 5 courses in this game, Tahiti Maze, and where the car we are driving is the Hyundai Accent. And no, I of course do not need the pace car because there's no point. I know my way around this circuit, and these are our target times. So, I'm certain I can probably get myself a bronze even if I do spin out once or twice, because that's 2 minutes and 20 seconds. For a silver we need 2 minutes and 6 seconds, and for a gold we need dead on 2 minutes. Or quicker than 2 minutes, I should say. Anyways, here we go for the time trial. And I'm quite sure I can probably get my way around this circuit. You've just got to run these tight lines. Tight! Just gotta really read between the lines of where the concrete is and where the dirt is. And you just have to hope, of course, that you can stay right in the centre. And running a little bit wide there. Also having to slam on the brakes there so I can get a deep entry into that second part of the apex. As we now head up the hill into these 4 consecutive hairpins. Well, correction, yeah. It is 4 consecutive hairpins if you would account for the backstretch that is just after the 3rd one. So, doing pretty good at the moment. I'm pretty certain this will probably be quick enough for a silver, but I'm not sure in knowing if this will be good enough for a gold. I mean, I'm certain it'll be good enough for a silver, but in terms of getting a gold, that might be a bit far-fetched, and oh, this is definitely going to be good enough for a gold, actually. I got the gold by 1.5 seconds, pretty much. Well, 1.4 seconds to be precise. With the delta times. But yes. Anyways. That was easier than I thought. Although I guess the only reason for that is because I was smooth. Anyways. For passing the test, we get an infinity, and for achieving the gold, we win a Jaguar XKR is our prize car for the gold. Nice. Alright. 2 prize cars down and 2 to go. Oh yeah, I forgot I turned off the system. Alright, anyways. Onwards to circuit number 4, and I said I was going to use this car, and well, I figured now is the right time for me to do it, so I'm going to use the Focus RS. Just this once, because I want to. And we are up against a Renault Clio in this race. Here we go. 2 laps around Tahiti Maze. And hopefully everything will be okay. Even though I will have to make sure I'm not spinning off the start every time. Anyways. This I would imagine is going to be a piss easy win anyway, because obviously it's on the normal difficulty. And I am quite sure this will not be too much of a gaping challenge, because... oh yeah, I forgot I should stay in third gear, because that's how I prevent wheel spin in this car. So yeah, I need to be in third gear at the minimum if I'm going to avoid the wheel spin. And already just like that, I open up to a 7-second lead. And we're not even halfway through the lap yet. That is amazing. But yeah, quickly pulling away as I would expect myself to do on the normal difficulty, since it is basically novice difficulty. Which, by the way, is another word for easy. And I just dragged to the wall. Anyways. Speeds might be slow, but at least I can say the normal level is easy. And another thing I can say is I'm glad to say I got to driving this car. Even though I don't think the Ford Focus rally car is available in this game. But again, I chose to still use the Focus anyway because, well, I wanted to. And no real reason to push hard up to this point. I'm not in a dogfight of any sort with my opponent. Rubber banding, of course, is very far-fetched on the normal difficulty. Even then, of course, if at Swiss Alps I only won that race by less than 2 seconds because, well, I spun out on the second lap. And well, to be completely honest, that course is pretty short, but this one is definitely longer. Than fucking Swiss Alps, because Swiss Alps is more or less a short track compared to this. And well, this I can probably say is a much longer course, in my opinion. But you know. And this is basically nature's way of saying I was right to keep this thing in third gear. Because wheel spin tends to occur quite a lot in this car. But yeah, I mean, the real reason I chose to drive the Focus RS is just because of how much I really love this thing. It's also because it's a Ford, and technically because, well, I do have a couple of Ford t-shirts in my drawer. Anyways, I win. I'm also pretty sure I have a Ford jacket somewhere. Just to, showcase my love for the Ford Motor Company. I won that race in the end by 35.6 seconds. Domination to the Focus RS. The Ford Focus RS wins at Tahiti Maze. And not going to save the replay because I already have one with the Ford, and because I want to have some extensive variety, if you will. And we get... oh, okay. Was not expecting to get this. The Mobile One Honda NSX. That's actually not bad. I'm gonna have to drive that thing at some point, just because it has the Mobile One livery. And we now have just one more car to get. And then we can do the Ace Race. So I'm going to do something different for the professional level, because apparent as it might be, if I just head over to the Dream Cars section, you will probably notice both of these cars are eligible to go out onto the dirt. But the only real question I have is, which one do I want to use? You know what? I'm going to use the Mazda. Just because this thing has four-wheel drive, and also because basically I just drove a two-wheel drive car. And, apparent as it might be, we are going up against the Integra. So, here we go. Honda Integra LM versus Mazda 6 LM. Who will win? It will easily be the Mazda, because four-wheel drive. Also because this thing is clearly preferable. And I'm pretty sure if I chose the Integra it would have probably been vice versa, in terms of who our opponent would have been. But yes, apparent as it might be, Dream Cars do have the eligibility to race on the dirt in this game, which is pretty cool. And already pulling out to what appears to be an extensive lead, as of which I now have pretty much a 6-second lead already, because that's just how easy it is to race on. The dirt in this game, and basically to, you know, pull away from your competition. And well, I do have plans for the Integra, but it's just a matter of knowing which course exactly I want to drive on with the Integra. Because, you know, I have to keep those ulterior motives with me just in case. I have to prove, of course, that I'm not, you know, just out there racing on asphalt, you know, just waiting to see if I can invoke some sort of trickery. Although, to be completely honest, racing on the dirt, I think up to this point is already enough trickery with how easily it is, with how, you know, easily obtainable it is. To just pull away from your competition. I don't think you need to be intellectual to understand how easy it is to race on the dirt and just pull away from your opponents, essentially. And that's pretty much what I'm just doing, essentially. But yeah, it is pretty cool to know that there are certain race cars that do have the capabilities of racing on the dirt, and I am doing donuts, apparently. Because that's already the second one I've done up to this point. But yeah, I mean, to be completely honest, it is quite remarkable. To see which race cars exactly have the capabilities of racing on the dirt and which ones don't. And when I say race cars, I do of course mean the dream cars. Anyways, one lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Also sponsored by Goodyear, apparently, which is one of the main sponsors on this thing. Even though I don't think the Mazda 6 ever raced in IMSA. I'm pretty sure it never did race in IMSA, as far as I know. And so, we are now onto pretty much what I guess you could call the backstretch in the dirt, and up to the first hairpin already, hitting almost 100 miles an hour, or on the cusp of hitting 100 miles an hour, and through the second one we go, now into the third. Not really getting a lot of very exciting shots in the dirt, I must say. Well, maybe that'll be different by the time I've got through the tarmac, because I did get some moments of power slide. Anyways, now we wait. There he is. 38 seconds later. Basically dominated that race even more than I dominated the first one, essentially. Anyways. Yeah, why not? I mean, I might as well get myself a replay shot whilst I'm here. And also, I am trying to be about as diverse as I can be with my replay choices. Anyways, for winning the normal race, we get the Ford GT Concept. And I know in this game it's called the GT40 Concept, but realistically it's the Ford GT Concept. And this again is another car I will have to drive at some point. So that's all of the obtainable prize cars now, and already we are 40% done with the game overall. But in order for that to be official, we do of course need to do the ace race. And I think I'm gonna do some rally with this, and yeah, why not? Let's use the pose show just to include some rallying into the equation, as we are once again up against the Toyota RSC. Fortunately, however, we have already saved the game, so that's not a problem by me. Well, saved a replay, so that's one thing I don't have to worry about. Especially considering I already have a shot of a rally car up to this point, and oh, god damn it. And already on the first lap, I just spun around, basically pulling off another donut. Donuts. Although I have no idea why I'm saying that, because, well, realistically, I don't like donuts that much. I like certain types of donuts, but there aren't many types of donuts I can withstand. What the fuck? Did the car just decide to spin for itself? I've got no idea what the fuck is happening here. But I'm pretty sure it should not be happening. Because for some reason, the rear end just keeps slipping for one reason or another, and it's basically just deciding, even though I'm not going particularly hard into the corners, the car just basically decides to spin me round like a record. I thought for sure that was going to be the third 360 of the lap, but apparently it wasn't, and yep, okay. Things are still not going well at the moment, because I cannot manage to tame the beast. That is currently what I am failing at doing. To your surprise, and try to see if I can put in a decent lap. I'm hopeful in saying I will manage to at least put in one clean lap before this is all over. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why does it keep spinning? I'm not on a record player, you know. Why do you keep spinning? This car is not rear-wheel drive. Okay, I might have to keep this thing in third gear so it just doesn't keep spinning for one reason or another. Is there oil on the track surface or something, or is the game just deciding to spin the car around for no apparent reason? It's definitely one of those two things. Either that or it thinks I'm just being too slow. Still, at the moment, this run has just been disgusting. So glad to know I saved a replay before the repulsiveness really began. I honestly don't even know if I'm even able to, you know, thread the needle through these corners and just go at full throttle. Okay, fuck this. Okay, fuck this. I'm keeping my car in third gear. There's no way I can keep doing this in second and just expect myself to catch it. This needs to be done in third gear if I'm gonna prevent the spins from repeating themselves over and over again, because this is starting to get annoying. I'm keeping this car in third gear at the minimum, and I'm not going any lower than that. No fucking way am I doing that. And already I have broken my own rules, because I shifted down to second when I should have stayed in third. Ah, god damn it! What the fuck are you trying to do to me? Are you literally trying to punish me every time I enter these corners when I'm not even doing it at speed? What the fuck is wrong with you? I just hope you're not going to do something that's... I've just got no control over this thing whatsoever through certain corners. The car is basically just deciding to say to me, no, fuck you. You had it the easy way last time. Now you gotta do it the fucking hard way. And let me tell you, this car is definitely giving it to me the hard way. I mean, I'm not even approaching these corners at speed, and somehow, for one reason or another, I just keep spinning the car for no apparent reason. It's like there's literally nothing that's just becoming the exposure of why the car just keeps donutting on me. It basically just feels like this would be more comfortable as a drift car rather than a rally car. I mean, is it not meant to grip in the corners instead of spinning every time it enters certain corners? It is meant to grip. I'm pretty sure that's what four-wheel drive is there for. To grip in ever-changeable conditions and to not be constantly caught out by those said conditions. God only knows how much complaining Kyle Busch would probably do to this pose show. I think this car hates me. I think that's pretty much what the philosophy is. This car just absolutely fucking hates me. No matter how fast or slow I go into the corners, the car just has total animosity towards what it is I'm trying to do. Well, not this time, fuckwad. I'm taking the wall. I don't care what anyone says. I'm taking the fucking wall so I don't spin out this time. Get fucked is my only reaction. Sure, some people may call this cheating, but to be completely honest, I'm really getting sick and tired of the spins, so... You fuck. You total fuck. That's exactly what this car is. It's a fuck. It's a total fuck. This is probably too much racking even for Colin McRae to withstand, if you ask me, because of how much spinning this thing has done. I think this thing has probably spun on me so many times by now. It just literally makes me feel like I want to spin across the line, so that's what I'm going to do. Because this car has basically been a racky spin house. yes, if you are asking where I got that reference from, it was from Kyle Busch. And well, if you want to know who Raki Spinhouse is, then well, just type it in on YouTube and I'm pretty sure you'll find it. But anyways, so glad that shit show is now said and done for. Jesus Christ, that race was disgusting. Anyways, one course remains, and that one course is Autumn Ring. All we have to do now is just save the game. Alright, on to the next one.